Narnia Arts Academy is the brainchild of pianist and composer Cristiana Pegoraro. Narnia Arts Academy combines art and study, tourism, culture and geography in an innovative interdisciplinary formula, with the intention to create greater awareness and understanding of the artistic, historical, architectural and spiritual heritage of Umbria, the green heart of Italy. During the entire year, Narnia Arts Academy offers a variety of performances in addition to courses and lectures, masterclasses and workshops in music, theatre and dance, as well as programs for young people and schools. In July, Narni, one of the most beautiful medieval towns in Umbria, becomes the showcase of international events organised by the Narnia Arts Academy and the city of Narni. Narnia Festival. During the second half of July, Narnia Festival offers a full 2-week calendar of performances of great appeal in balanced harmony between dance, music and theatre, exhibitions, conferences, cultural activities and excursions, combining tradition and innovation. The festival takes place in the most prestigious halls and most beautiful archaeological sites, churches and main squares of Narni. Regular participants are world-renowned artists such as Carl Winsens, Tali Roth, Danilo Rea, Silvia Duran, Luc Bui, Pablo Garcia, Tetractis Percussioni, as seen in performances ranging from classical music to jazz, from ballet to tango and flamenco. The International Summer Training Programme. The Narnia Festival runs side by side with the International Summer Training Programme, which for the duration of 3 weeks hosts more than 150 singers, musicians, dancers, students of fine arts, and teachers from the most important international schools, including the Juilliard School of New York, University of Miami, University of Vienna, and the Academy of the Teatro alla Scala. The classes are open to the public and are held at the Opera Theatre, inaugurated in 1856, the Auditorium of San Domenico, built in the 11th century, and after various transformations, one of the most significant architectural monuments of the city, the University of Narni, the City Museum in Airlie Palace, and the historical buildings and churches of Narni. Within the forum of the International Summer Training Programme, Narnia Arts Academy offers linguistic and cultural training in the Italian language. This course is specifically geared to attract international students, providing a full immersion into the Italian language and culture. For this project, Narnia Arts Academy collaborates with the Italian-American Committee on Education, which is responsible on behalf of the Italian Ministry of Foreign Affairs for promoting Italian language and culture in the United States. Narnia Culture and Leisure Programs. As part of the Narnia Festival, you may enjoy taking part in the activities of Narnia Culture and Leisure, a brand of Narnia Arts Academy, ranging from cultural courses to guided tours, dedicated to tourists and family members of participants in the campus. The proposals are modular and designed for a term of 1 or 2 weeks. Among the activities offered are a course on Italian opera in the 1800s, a biographical account of various composers and the cultural and historical background of the society of this period. Through the opera's librettos, you will have the opportunity to get more closely acquainted with the Italian language. This course includes a visit to the Terme di Caracalla in Rome to attend an opera in a unique open-air setting. Lectures on medieval history. Medieval Umbria is a land of saints and warriors. This period played witness to the births of St. Francis, St. Clare, and Erasmus of Narni, the adventurous mercenary leader. All great characters that would go on to influence the art, religion, and politics of the centuries to come. It was in this period too that the great basilicas, castles, and monasteries were built, typically found throughout the Umbrian landscape. The presentations will illustrate the history and the most important events of the Middle Ages, as well as the architectural and artistic evolution of the cities and the territory. The meetings will also be enriched by guided excursions of the most intriguing places of Narni and Umbria. Workshop on fresco painting. With historical and hands-on instructions in the art of fresco painting, included are guided tours to see the main frescoes of the Umbrian school: Giotto, Gozzoli, Perugino, Ghirlandaio. Workshop on Umbrian ceramics, with historical and hands-on instructions in the creation and painting of Umbrian pottery, and guided tours to laboratories and the Regional Museum of Pottery in Deruta. Established in 1898, it is the most ancient ceramics museum in Italy. Culinary courses on traditional Umbrian cooking. Sampling of local food and wine held in a typical taverna. Excursions and guided tours are an integral part of the various programs. Narni is a cornucopia of historical treasures. The Albornoz fortress, recently restored, was built in the second half of the 14th century by Cardinal Albornoz on the hills to the front of the city. Narni on the ground. A city under the city where time has stood still. The tour will travel back in time, when the Romans conserved water in deep tanks or was run through winding aqueducts, when the Lombards fought against the Byzantines and built entire fresco chapels underground, and when the Benedictines erected Romanesque churches on top of others, and finally where the Dominicans locked up those in the dungeons of the Inquisition who were accused of the crime of heresy. The City Museum. The Early Palace is today's site of the City Museum. It houses an art gallery with works by masters such as Benozzo Gozzoli, Agostino di Duccio, Domenico Ghirlandaio, Becchietta, Pier Matteo of Amelia, a prehistorical section with a mummy and a wooden sarcophagus from Egypt, and the tusks of an Elephas antiquus, a huge animal ancestor of mammoths dating back to 700,000 years ago. Also to be seen is a Roman and medieval archaeological section. Ponte di Augusto. The Augustus Bridge was built in 27 BC during the enhancement of the Via Flaminia undertaken by the Emperor Augustus. Ponte Cardona. The Cardona Bridge is an artifact of Imperial Rome that brought drinking water to the city. It was declared to be the center of Italy by the Geographic Military Institute of Florence. With coordinates of latitude 4230 north and longitude 1234 east, the point is at the same distance from north to south and from east to west Italy. Palazzo del Podestà and Palazzo dei Priori from 1282. Cathedral of San Giovenale, with the portal entrance of the Romanesque period. Church of Santa Maria in Pensole, built in 1175, whose Latin name, Impensulis, comes from its location on a terrace-like area. The Church of San Francesco, rich in frescoes dating from the 14th to the 16th century, whose style is representative of the artistic tradition of Narni. The Church of Santa Margherita, completed in 1602 with its early Baroque line of nobility and brightness. Other tours include Rome, Perugia, Assisi, Spoleto, Piediluco Lake, and Marmora Falls, the highest waterfall in Europe. Narni offers a variety of solutions and proposals available in 3- and 4-star hotels, bed and breakfasts, apartments for rent, residence for students and hostels, where you can appreciate the kindness and hospitality of Umbria. Narnia Arts Academy and the City of Narnia will be pleased to welcome you in July 2013 to the next Narnia Festival.